set? All right, I call this Board of Health meeting to order at 5:36. So everyone knows this meeting is being recorded. If everyone could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, so I'll turn it over. You want to take over?
Sure. All right, so we will open our public hearing at 5:37 p.m. And the public hearing is regarding Subway in Dudley. If you'd like to come forward and just identify who you are.
Thank you very much. My name is Nick Adamopoulos. I'm an attorney representing Subway and Dudley.
Okay. I'm going to ask you, have you contacted our town council? You're representing them, coming to a meeting. We have no one representing us. Normal procedure is if you're going to be representing someone at a public hearing, you would reach out, or at least let us know so we could reach out to town council.
No, I've showed up to numerous public hearings in the town of Dudley, and at no point have been requested to ever reach out to town council.
Okay. So, anytime we've ever known that an attorney's gonna be present, we've always reached out to town council. That's been our policy through the Board of Health. You know, I don't know how you feel about, if you feel comfortable with it.
I think I would like them here.
So
I've
is
done
there-
selectmen meetings, I've done planning board meetings, and
I
at no point
understand
have
that.
I ever been requested to reach out to anybody to let
We're the
them know.
Board of Health, so we run things a little bit differently.
Is there a regulation that mandates that you be told? I mean, I don't understand. It's a public
It's-
hearing, anyone can come and talk.
Correct, but you're here as an attorney representing our client, your client, excuse me.
Okay?
So, we have reached out to town council regarding this, but if you're gonna be here, if he's gonna have an attorney there, we would feel better having an attorney here as well. That's just how, the board would feel, you know. I just.
Unbelievable. So you're telling me that they can't come here for a public hearing and have representation to, everyone's entitled to representation.
Oh, absolutely, I'm not saying they're not entitled to it. I'm just saying, as a board, we would like to have our town council present. Absolutely.
You want to keep them closed longer than they are now because there's nothing that says anywhere on any of the notices or any documentation they
No,
got
it does not.
that would say that they need to inform you if someone's going to come and represent them.
No, I mean, it's up to you. How would you like to proceed? I don't have a
It's
problem.
just not a
going
disclosure
forward.
that would ultimately be known to
Sorry?
Do you
anybody.
need to be here?
It's up to you. We can always, if we're uncomfortable, we can continue and.
I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
presenting
questions.
No, no,
facts. I'm not
that's
trying to
fine.
argue anything
No,
with you
no,
guys,
no,
that's it.
I
Just so you know, my
understand.
stance is just to
No, I just,
articulate facts.
no, not a problem. I mean, it's up to you. I don't have a problem.
I think if we have questions like we had in the past with another meeting, we kind of just
Held off? and-
held off. Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay.
Okay, so Subway's being called in front of us tonight and has been shut down by the Board of Health for multiple violations. They've had 3 inspections done, let me just, 12/29/23, 12/30/2023, and 2/24/2024. 12/29/23 had 14 violations. And let's see, let me just read through it. There was a discussion that there was not properly trained in food safety, just one person working alone, no manager on site, plus several other violations. And corrective actions were given. Certified food service managers shall be on site when food is being served immediately. On-duty staff shall be allergen awareness trained immediately. Owner to establish temperature logs showing temperature of all hot and cold held foods every 2 hours immediately. The next one on 12/30. Just flip to the back. Hot and cold temperatures. Correct the hot and cold temperatures. Let me read through. And then the last time, there it was. Let's see. I'm just reading through, bear with me. Trained temp out of compliance, cold cuts, and undercut, no hat or hairnet. So, person in charge demonstrate the knowledge of foodborne illness preventage, application of the HACCP principles. The person was not trained on duty. There was no standing operating procedure for employees, no hand washing sign, no temperature logs for hot and cold holding. Cooking time, microwave cooking, not trained, temperatures out of compliance, cold cuts on the front line, out of temperature, advisory, consumption of oil, no hat or hair nets, chemical sanitizing and concentration, employee not trained, no thermometer for Washington and washing, sanitizing temperatures. Skip one, hold on. That's just a note. Hot and cold temperatures out of compliance, no temperature logs. So, repeatedly, they have gone out and the inspector has gone out and there have been violations, and there had been no effort to correct any of the violations time and time again. There's been no communication with them reaching out to us that they've corrected the hot and cold temperature, the issue with the hot and cold storage in the front. These things were gone over time and time again, and there's been no correction action. So at this time, that is why they were shut down. They have the right to be shut down for the non-compliance and for violations of food safety code. Anything that is a health or threat to the public safety, the agent has the right to shut them down.
Okay.
So they have been shut down.
They've been shut down for 2 weeks?
Yep.
Yes,
Yes.
okay.
Yep.
So I'm just here to bring forth all the actions that I've taken since then, so that a request can be, because they have reached out to the health inspector, Mr. Hannon, to demonstrate that they had taken these steps and had requested an inspection, were told that they would not get an inspection.
That is correct.
So they did have a logbook. Mr. Hannon states that it has to be taken every 2 hours. However, the 2-hour rule and the FDA rule states that 2 hours is supposed to occur if it's a buffet and the food's being kept at room temperature. If it's in any sort of cold or hot sanitizer, it should be done twice a day. That's also what Subway has instructed all of their franchises to do, and they do have a log.
I'm going to disagree with you on that, and that's where I'm going to
Have it
hold
right
you
here,
for
ma'am.
just one moment, because I'm going to grab my agent.
I'm not trying to argue with you, I'm just telling you what the FDA's website said and what the Subway manual said. If you want 2 hours, they can.
Have you check the state food code, and I'll tell you what Subway's told us.
Ma'am, they can, ma'am, I'm not trying to argue with you, I'm
No,
telling
no,
you,
I just need
they
to
will
get my
start,
agent.
I'm just
That's
telling you, they
all.
will start doing. I just wanna say what they're going to do going forward, I'm not trying to argue.
She's
with
gonna
you.
get Pat.
Go get Pat, because I'd love to hear what Pat says and everything else that he has in his past.
That's relevant how? So let's not even go there.
It's extremely
Let-
relevant.
Let's not go there.
It's extremely relevant, ma'am.
Okay,
A lot of the restaurants in town, and a lot of the townspeople find it very relevant.
okay.
sorry about that. So the agent has spoken with town council, and town council has advised us to continue the hearing until Tuesday, the 19th at 6:30. Town council will be available to be here.
So they're recommending that we move it?
Yep, that we continue this hearing,
Okay.
so.
Is the labor lawyer gonna be there too to discuss all the hiring practices that occurred? I think this is unbelievably disrespectful that they can't even have it. I wasn't even trying to argue with you.
I know that, I was,
They're gonna tell you all the steps they're taking since then to address the issues.
and I understand
they have
that,
2
but
hours, and they wanna
it's-
do it every 2 hours going forward, but that's fine.
Nope, this is what town council has advised us of, so.
6:30.
So I'll entertain a motion to continue the meeting till March 19th at 6:30.
All right, well,
Make a motion.
I'll make a motion to move it. What? I'm sorry.
March.
March 19th at?
Oh, 5:30, I apologize.
Oh,
March
all right.
19th at 5:30,
Okay.
sorry.
That's Tuesday or Wednesday? I'm sorry.
Tuesday.
That's
Yep.
next Tuesday. You make a motion, and I second that. I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Can I just be provided with town council's information so I can have contact?
Yeah,
with
I
them?
will have them reach out to you, absolutely.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
no problem.
All right, so we're gonna move this.
Yep, it'll be on the agenda on the 19th.
Oh my God.
So we just need to close out the motion. I make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Oh, I have a motion and, I second that. Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, approved, passes.